The fire is blue, and it brings an essence and an energy of magic. A globe of light that reflects the Druids' fire, the ancient mysteries, the magic of times long ago, and the reconnection to the remembering of these times. Fire. From the beginning of the discovery of fire that would warm a man's skin or cook his food, that would provide light when darkness fell. The fire of spirit, the essence of the highest energy, the electrical form, the equations of mathematical energy, the tongues of flame. Over the heads of those at Pentecost, long ago, fire, in its many forms, mystical, magical, it burns and it purifies. And in these times, fire is claiming much of the old upon the planet. And there is great concern that people will lose their homes, their possessions, that forests will fall before the tongues of flame, and yet it purifies and prepares the earth to grow anew. And so much of the old is passing away. So much that has been relied on. So much that has simply been believed that it will always be there. The mountains are beginning to crumble as their time is beginning to change, and some will fall completely, while others will stand for another thousand years. And the fire cleanses and purifies and burns away the negative. And even though in the moment the results of fire may seem to be a disaster, in the times to come, what emerges from where the fire has burned is beauty, refreshed, awesomely new, amazingly different, And so the fire that burns in you, the fire of spirit, that has for so long burned low, and now in the energy of the times it is being rekindled, brilliant, bright, beautiful. And the fire burns within you in the depths of your being to illuminate the darkness within you, where for so long you have feared to go. If I enter the darkness, I could get lost. If I go into myself, I may not be able to find anything of value. And yet, as you will allow, as you will have the courage to enter into yourself, the fire of your spirit will illuminate your way. And it doesn't necessarily burn as a campfire would or a fire on a hearth. The fires of spirit provide illumination very often without any physical appearance. As you enter into yourself, to make the journey to your sacred place in the center of your being, it is as though the walls along the way are illumined. Glints of light that could possibly be jewels that line the walls of the path to your sacred place. And the fire of spirit illumines the way, burns brightly in the distance, calls you to come to the center of your being. If you would consider yourself not necessarily your physical body, but the auric field, the energy bodies that surround you and indwell you, if you would consider that to be a holy temple, and in the area of the heart and the solar plexus, you come to the altar where you will commune with Source, all that is. And there on the altar, the fire burns. And its color moves from violet to aqua to teal to royal purple and back to violet again. And as your eyes look upon it, this fire within, if you attempt to look right at it, to stare into it, it is almost as though the fire goes away. It disappears. You cannot look directly into it. But when you relax, allow your eyes to go slightly out of focus, or when you turn your head and look at the fire from the side, and you begin to see the brilliance of that inner flame, the flame that burns within you, the fire of your spirit, the energy of your life force, the illumination, the enlightenment that is igniting and illuminating you from within. And the fire is beautiful. And it transmutes the old ways. And it transforms what you have believed you were into what you have desired to become. For it burns away the facades and the illusions, the husk of the old, to reveal the seed of the new. And you are purified. Can you accept it? Dare you allow it? That something as simple as a sacred fire would assist you to change from the old to the new ongoing, that would burn away the illusions so that the ancient can be with you again now. The sacred fire, the holy fire, the fire that is in the blood that flows in your veins, the energy, the power, the purity, to overcome what no longer serves you, and to give you the strength to own what is yours truly.